Well, if you really want to give me something, you might...
Well,
you might give me some money, Torvald. You have no idea how much expenses we skylarks and squirrels have.
You are an odd little soul. Very much like your father. You're always finding some new way of wheedling money out of me. And then once you have it, it seems to melt in your hands. You never know where it's gone. Still, I suppose I must take you as you are. It is in the blood, for indeed it is true. You can inherit these things, Nora.
I wish I had inherited many of Papa's qualities.
And I wouldn't wish you to be anything but just what you are. My sweet little skylark. Do you know?
And what's worst is that I shall have to face so much more that is ugly before that. I shall only make one more examination of myself, and when I have done that, I shall know pretty certainly when it is that the horrors of dissolution will begin. I want to tell you something. Torvald's refined nature gives him an unconquerable disgust at everything that is ugly. I won't have him in my sick room.
Oh, but Dr. Ray...
I won't have him, not on any account. I bar my door to him. When I am quite certain that the worst has come, I will send you my card with a black cross on it, and then you will know that the loathsome end has begun.
You're being quite absurd today. I was so hoping you'd be in a really good mood.
With death stalking beside me? And to have to pay these penalties?
How could you know about that?
Give up the idea.
How did you know I had thought of that?
Most of us think of it at first. I did too. Only I hadn't the courage. I have a letter for your husband in my pocket.
Telling him everything?
Everything.
My husband mustn't get that letter. Tear it up. I'll find some way to get you the money.
Excuse me, Mrs. Helmer, but I told you just...
No, I'm not speaking about what I owe you. Just tell me what sum you're asking my husband for that will get you money.
I'm not asking your husband for a penny!
What is it you want, then?
I want to rehabilitate myself, Mrs. Helmer. I want to get on! And then that, your husband must help me. I want to be into the bank again, in a higher position.
You can't save me, Torvald!
True? Is it true that I read here? No, it is impossible.
Yes, it's true. I've loved you above everything else in the world.
What a horrible awakening. All these 8 years, she was my joy and pride, a hypocrite, a liar. No, worse, a criminal. The unutterable ugliness of it all. For shame! For shame! How I am punished for having winked at what he did. I did it all for your sake, and this is how you repay me?
Yes, that's just it.
It's horrible to think of. I am now at the power of an unscrupulous man. He can do what he likes with me. He can say what he wants to me. He can give me orders as he pleases, and I dare not refuse. And to think that I should sink to such miserable depths because of a stupid woman!
When I'm out of the way, he will be free.
What good would it be to me if you were out of the way, as you say? Not the slightest! It is so incredible that I cannot take it in. But we must come to some sort of understanding. Take off that shawl. Take it off. Take it off, I said! I must try to appease him by any means possible. This matter must be hushed up at any cost.